Inspira Central. Inspira Central. Inspira Central. Inspira Central.
Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Monica. I'm so very happy to have you here. This is a new YouTube channel. This is my very first video, and I'm going to be talking about inspiration, motivation, and anything that gets you up on your feet off the couch, going about your business, doing what you have been called to do, and achieving purpose and making the world a better place. So join me on this channel and let's grow together. Today I'll be talking about New Year resolutions. I know. It seems like it has been overflowed and people are getting tired of making New Year resolutions. People wonder, I made a New Year resolution last year. I didn't achieve anything. So why should I make any this year? Well, the reason why you should make New Year resolution this year, even though you didn't achieve last year's own, is because you want 2024 to be better than 2023, or do you not? I believe you do. And so you have to make New Year resolutions. The only thing is you have to change your approach to New Year resolutions. People make New Year resolutions with this conviction of, I will go and get it and do it, and they do it with so much gusto and enthusiasm. But then before you know, the enthusiasm starts to dwindle, and inspiration starts to go low, and enthusiasm fails. You see, there's something about intensity. People approach New Year resolutions with intensity, and I think that is the problem. They approach it with the intensity of, I will give it so much energy, I will go all out, I will do my very best. But they are not consistent. Consistency beats intensity every single time. If you're consistent with something, even if you're not doing it with so much enthusiasm and gusto, you discover that over time you have been able to achieve so much more. So if you're going into New Year resolutions with intensity of, I will do this, I will use my energy, I will use my time, I will give it my passion, and you're doing it so passionately, you're going to discover that over time your zeal will burn out. Over time you'll be exhausted. Over time you too will burn out. You'll just be fed up with the whole thing because you're putting in too much energy into it. I'm not saying go about life without energy. What I'm saying is pace yourself. So pace yourself, do it little by little, do it every day. Let there be no 0 days. Let every day count, such that no matter what, even if you cannot do 100% today, you do 1%, you do 2%, you do 50%, you do 40%, but let there be no day in which you do 0%. Because if you start doing 0%, you discover that over time, you're no longer consistent. And so you stop doing what you have promised yourself that you will do this year, 2024. And so I will say, pace yourself. Secondly, another thing that makes people fail New Year resolutions is that they don't have accountability partners. Who are accountability partners? Accountability partners are people who keep you in check. They are the checks and balances of your life. They are the people who monitor you, find out what progress you're making, inspire you to continue even when the going gets tough. They are the people who you give feedback to. Now, people fail to achieve their New Year resolutions because they don't have anybody to give feedback to. They are just on their own, doing their thing. Nobody monitors them, nobody supervises them, nobody corrects them, nobody encourages them. Now, if you don't have anybody encouraging you, correcting you, inspiring you, admonishing you, you're going to discover that you just do things as you like, nobody's monitoring me, it doesn't really matter, I'm on my own, it doesn't quite matter. And then you discover that because there's nobody to motivate you, because there's nobody to check you, you just go about your business anyhow. And before you know, you are fallen off the New Resolution track and you're back to doing the same old things that haven't worked over the years. Number 3, I would say People don't write down their goals. You will say, write down their goals. What's so special about writing down goals? Well, I'll use my experience. In 2022, for the very first time in my life, I decided that I was going to assess the year 2022, write down all my achievements. I didn't write down my failures because you don't keep record of failures. I don't keep record of failures. So I wrote down my achievements in 2022. And then I wrote down my aspirations for 2023. I wrote them down on paper. Pen and paper was what I used to write down my goals for 2023. And then I think I wrote them on the 31st, either on the 30th or the 31st of December 2022. And I just tucked them away somewhere, just kept them somewhere. I didn't go back to them. Now, people have varying opinions on this. Some people say read your goals every day. Some people say check it up regularly to know if you're on track. I didn't. I'm not saying do it my way. I'm simply saying this is what I did. So I'm just telling you my experience. Now, I didn't check it again until I was about to write my goals for 2024, which is at the end of 2023. And what did I discover? You'll be so surprised. I discovered that literally 98% of what I wanted to achieve in 2023, I achieved and more. Even though, like I said, 98%, there are some things that I still couldn't tick off completely. But still, I touched on those things. Still, I made progress in those areas. And I was amazed. I was blown away. I was so surprised because I was like, oh wow, what's this? I made it. I achieved it. I did it. But then it occurred to me later that my subconscious must have been working on those goals because I had written them down. Now, writing gives you clarity. Writing gives you an idea of exactly what you want. And when you write down your goals, you're saying, I'm sure this is what I want. I have clarity on what I want. This is the direction in which I want to go. And so I'm writing a roadmap for the coming year. And so my subconscious, because my ideas came from my subconscious, I didn't sit down to conceive ideas. I sat down to put down on paper what I already wanted, what I already felt, what I already desired for the year 2023. And so it was no wonder that it actually came to pass. And so I was really amazed when I checked it at the end of 2023 as I was about to write 2024's goals. And so I repeated the same thing, writing 2024 goals. So I will say, write down your goals. Write down your goals. Get a diary, get a jotter, get paper, get biro. Write down your goals. And do yourself a favor. Get paper and biro, write down your goals. But don't use just any paper that you will just throw away. If you're writing on plain sheets that are not stapled or bound together, you can put the paper in a file when you're done writing. Put it in a file and tag it, attach it to the file. Or you write in a book that is bound, or a jotter, or a diary. Write it down and keep it so that you can review it as the year goes by or as the years go by. Whichever method you want to use, you can do it while the year is still on, like some people do, or you can do it when the year is about ending, like I did. So keep a record, and then you will see how much progress you have made. Another thing that this will inspire for you is that to make you more grateful. Gratitude. Gratitude is very powerful. Gratitude just tells the world that whatever it is you have, life is not perfect, but you are grateful, you are thankful, and you're expectant. When you're grateful for what you have received, you're likely to get more. having a journal, having a diary, writing down your goals, and keeping them to look over them as the years go by will make you grateful. And this will in turn get you more of what you want. Set short-term goals. Short-term goals are goals that you set today that help you achieve the goals you want to achieve in the future, maybe at the end of the year, maybe by the end of the year. For instance, your short-term goals could be writing a page of your book every day. And this short-term goal is working towards the long-term goal of having written a book by the end of 3 months, 6 months, the year, depending on what your long-term goal is. So short-term goals are day-to-day practical activities that you carry out in order to achieve what you have set for yourself for the future. You may say, I want to lose weight. Just tell yourself, I will not take sodas again. And so you say, today, day 1, no soda. Tomorrow, day 2, no soda. Day after tomorrow, day 3, no soda. If you take it one day at a time, you'll discover that your goals are not as frightening as they first come off to be. Because once you just tell yourself, I'm going to lose 10 kg, you're going to be like, oh, how will I do it? Oh my goodness, this is scary. What do I do? You start getting frightened, you start getting riled up, you start worrying, and you start being discouraged. Instead, you make it easy for yourself. You just tell yourself, today, I will just work on today. I will just work on today. That's all I'm going to do. Today, no soda. Today, no junk food. Today, I'll walk 1 kilometer. You just take it little by little, one step at a time. You don't have to worry. Forget about the long-term goals. Your short-term goals will take care of your long-term goals. As long as you're consistent and you keep at your short-term goals, before you know it, you would have achieved your long-term goals. And so, set short-term goals. Live one day at a time in terms of carrying out your goals, and you will see that you are more likely to achieve your goals than if you make them this grand, big, scary, frightening thing. So, little by little, one day at a time. The final step I'm going to share with you is this. Have a system. A system is like a routine, something that you do every day that becomes over time your lifestyle. For instance, like we have talked of weight loss, if you say I want to lose weight, you have to set up your environment in a way that supports your weight loss. For instance, don't keep junk food in your house. Don't buy junk food. Don't buy soft drinks. Have vegetables and fruits in your house. Let them be readily available. Let them be readily accessible. This is going to help you ensure that you don't quickly grab the snack off the kitchen counter. Instead of grabbing a snack, you're likely to grab an apple. You're likely to grab a carrot. You're likely to eat vegetables because they are readily available. Because some people have found out that they go for quick fixes like snacks because they are readily available. That's something they can grab on the go and just munch and be on their way going about their day. So you want to create an environment that is friendly, that is encouraging, that is supportive of your goal, which is to lose weight. And so you create a system, you create a routine. When you go out, you come back with fruits. You don't buy junk food on the way, you don't buy snacks, you don't take soft drinks. On your way back home from work, you buy fruits, you buy vegetables, and you stock up your fridge, you put them in your kitchen, you put them wherever you can see them, on your dining table, somewhere where you can quickly grab one fruit or the other and munch, as opposed to taking a soda or getting a snack. In addition to putting up a system, people say be disciplined. I would say that discipline is part of it. However, your system also encourages you to be disciplined. Discipline is about willpower, and sometimes willpower fails. Sometimes you're just not in the best mood. Sometimes you are just so hungry, you can't just start looking for what to eat. You grab anything that is available. And in situations like that where you are not completely in charge, in situations like that where human frailty starts to fail you, in situations like that where you are really not in control of the situation, your system helps you to achieve what you want. Your system helps you to not fall back into old habits. And so a good system beats discipline every single time, because a good system will support you even when you're at your weakest. A good system will support you and help you not fall back into old habits. That's all I have for you today on how to achieve your New Year's resolution in 2024. I hope you learned something new. Please comment, please like, and please subscribe. I'm looking forward to sharing more videos with you in the year 2024 and beyond. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye. Please subscribe, click the notification button, like this channel, share our videos, and follow us on social media. Thank you very much.
Inspira Central. Inspira Central.